The Night Shift is a real-play D&D video and podcast series for mature audiences. Content warnings can be found in the episode descriptions.
Last time on The Night Shift.
Through the thunder summits to the narrow path. Feel like you've done an excellent job telling us where to go.
Is there a name for the
Oh,
path?
it's like fucking that?
I thought you of all people would appreciate a little
I don't have to help you. You know that, right?
I can't scrape together gold. My soul's already sold. So if you're trapped under a spell, I wish you well. And if a creature roams your streets, you do better to retreat. 'Cause if you want it done right, don't hire the night shift.
A couple of things that your characters would know about Gildebrag, so that we can kind of cover that. No, don't. Please. I picked on Lindsey so much now that if I look at her, she's like, all right, I'm fucking writing it down. My bad.
I'm writing
I
it
think
down.
You should continue.
I think you should absolutely should. I'm actually absolutely fucking with you. Okay. Gildebrag places an emphasis on martial skill instead of magic. That's not to say they don't have magic users.
Is it
or
Brad
anything.
or Bragg?
Brag. Gildebrag. Like a guild, like a group of people. Duh, like Dutch people put in the middle of their fucking
Like,
names for no reason. And
They
then
place
brag, like,
emphasis on martial the same way this is a low magic system.
Yep. Low Magic City.
sure, let's go
So
with that.
expect like portals, flying discs,
Yes.
Wands that come out of nowhere.
wands,
right,
yes.
yeah, yeah.
That's exactly what you can expect. That's what you can expect from this martial country with no magic. Is lots of magic. And so, all kidding aside, what I was going to say is they do have magic users and wizards and all of those things. Just the society at large is a little distrustful of magic users, places way higher emphasis on martial abilities. Deeply suspicious of foreigners and non-human races. That goes double for non-human races that could even be misconstrued as looking dwarvish. So like Tom, for sure, you will have never been to Gildebrag, and you know, like, if you go into Gildebrag, people are going to think you're a dwarf. They've never seen dwarves in most of these cities. It's like the boogeyman for them.
I'm going to stand out like a sore thumb.
Not
Yeah,
if
you're
I
gonna
get
stand
on
out.
your shoulders.
Wait till they
You're going to
get a
stand
hold
out,
of
but
me.
you're very obviously not a dwarf. So it's like you'll stand out, but not in the same way that Tom does. They have that special hatred for dwarfs goes back hundreds of years. This used to be a large dwarven kingdom, and they essentially ran them all into the mountains. The other stuff I think we have already kind of covered. Any questions about things you would have already known about Gildebrag, especially?
So we know there's a prince. What's the royal family like?
That's a great question.
Thank you.
So it's technically called the Principality of Gildebrag because it's run by a prince.
Why isn't he a king?
Because it's a principality. Principalities are run by princes. Little geography fact for you.
That doesn't make
Hence,
any sense.
the prince.
Yeah, no, that's just how principalities are. They're run by princes. In the same way that a dynasty is run by like kings and queens, which is what you're more accustomed to.
Is he making
But like,
this
what's
up?
the difference between a prince and a king?
In this case, nothing.
Okay.
Like the functional abilities are the same.
We're an autocratic
Okay.
theocracy.
Okay, it's just a different name.
Just a different title. Yeah.
All right. Whatever.
Yeah, and it's not structurally different in the way that like y'all
just-
have a biarchy, like two kings, two monarchs.
Okay.
So that's structurally different. Whereas like a principality having a prince is the same thing as a kingdom having a king.
Okay.
Same thing.
Learn something new.
All right.
If it's right. I don't know if I'm
and so the prince's name is Yindris Miktil.
Whoa.
Hey, now.
What?
They're just like
Yindris Miktil.
Are they Russian? Yindris
Yeah. I stole a little bit from like Russian naming
Yindris.
and nomenclature.
Mick deal. So just
Yes.
get rid of the vowels. Just like get rid of all
That's
vowels.
1,000% what it is. Yes. I've got like 2 vowels in that name. Yindris McDeal. Just wing it.
Yeah, got it.
And he is well liked in Gildebrag because he's a strong hand. Not super well liked elsewhere because he's a strong hand.
And where does Gildebrag rank amongst the powers of this world, the Shrine Dynasty and stuff?
Yeah, so the area that you guys have kind of been operating in is the Tripartite Kingdom. So there's 3 major kingdoms that kind of dominate this part of the continent, and it's the Surian Dynasty, Principality of Gildebrag, and the Empire of Keylor. And I would say Gildebrag has traditionally been the strongest power militarily, has always kind of had the largest population. Economically, not really the most powerful, but they throw a lot of weight around militarily. And it's certainly the largest geographically. Most of the country is, like, the part that you're about to cross into, or like the part that's just north of you, is plains.
The steppes.
Yeah, like the steppes and very like mild weather. But most of the country, again, think Russia, very like Arctic almost, and certainly in all these mountains.
Is it Vinta?
No, it is like late fall. So yeah, moving into winter though.
Not the time to invade Asia.
Never start a land war in Gildebrag.
Yes, exactly.
Well, good thing we're on like a stealth mission.
Yeah, that's true. It's not invasion.
We're just doing some insurrection.
YOLO.
We're just doing some insurrection.
Liz,
We
what
know
the-
we're going to High Home, but that's not the capital or like one of the big cities.
High Home is the
It is
capital.
the capital, okay.
Yeah, and there's lots of big cities. There's like a mountain range that cuts the country in half. Then there's the Thunder Summits, which you're about to cross. The giant pikes are on the eastern seaboard. Like, it's a very mountainous country. There are large sort of plains areas, but most of the cities are going to be concentrated around the borders and near mountains.
Okay.
High Home is certainly the largest city and the capital.
Cool. Let's make our way through this path.
All right.
Did we find the tree?
You found the tree. And when you get there, you're like, oh, God damn it. Yeah. Okay. Well, I get why they call it that. And kind of like you kind of skirt behind it. You go through a bunch of like underbrush, and then there it is. Like kind of this narrow little, you can tell it's a path. You can tell people have traversed this hundreds of times. But boy, it does look craggy and narrow, and like even here at the like kind of ground level, quote unquote, it doesn't look super safe.
Can we tell? I'd like to do a check to see how recently I think some people have been down here. I'm just gonna like sniff the ground,
Ooh, okay.
Sniff the
put my
ground.
ear to the ground, taste the air.
There you
All right.
guys again.
Let's do.
Isn't that what Dragonborns are supposed to be doing?
yeah, but
Licking the air?
it's rather rude to do that in front of people, so I just
Oh,
keep
I'm
that to
training.
myself.
Let's do investigation.
Investigation. Ooh, that's a natural 20.
Ooh, good thing you found footprints. Someone was here 4 weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, I just wish you wouldn't.
I can taste something.
About to be my boot.
So I think a couple things. One, you can tell all of the footprints you see are human. Not very common for non-human people to make their way into this area for all the reasons we just discussed.
About to smash some people.
They tend to travel light, just based on their footprints and stuff, and the weight with which the footprints are depressed within this snow and dirt. You're able to figure out that they travel very, very light. I'm trying to figure out like how much I can give
Do
you.
they have snowshoes on?
No, not these footprints.
How old are the tracks?
recent, like in the last 5 days. Not a day or two ago, but less than 5 days ago. With the 20, I'm trying to figure out how to give you more, to be honest with you.
I mean, if that's all there is to give, that's all there is to give.
Yeah. Remind me later.
I relay all of this information very impressively.
Yep.
Perfect.
All right. So we make our way up, yes?
Yeah,
Yeah.
walking
Yes.
order. Who wants to go first? You're,
I'll
pretty
lead the
narrow.
way. I'm
Yep,
human.
absolutely.
I think that's
Yeah.
I should be in front.
How narrow is the path? Like, are we able to make across it safely?
Yeah, these like stairs of Kirithungol style.
We'll get to
That's a
some
good
checks,
reach,
yeah.
man. Well done. I'm impressed. We're talking, so not like stairs, nothing that structured, right? Like it literally does look like it was probably a goat path before these smugglers started using it. And there are spots where like the path just isn't there, and you kind of have to like leap
Yeah.
a couple feet to get to the next spot.
Ugh.
You'll have to
Very,
toss me.
very narrow. So you're going like one at a time.
Mhm.
And at least initially, it's like you can see above you and you know where it's going. But I think just because you know what's ahead of you, it's gonna get cold. Like you're headed to the top of some mountains essentially, or between the tops of some mountains. It's gonna get very cold.
Excellent.
Yeah, good thing.
Put on my
You're
sweater.
not afraid of fire.
Timbo, put on your sweater before you catch your death.
All right, let's all make athletics checks.
Oh, easy.
Easy is right, because I'm nimbly. And bimbly.
Jesus Christ.
Nat 20.
Wow.
Nice.
Modified 15.
Modified 16.
Modified 5.
I knew that was coming.
Yeah.
Somebody had to be low.
Somebody had to mess
Well,
it
no,
up.
take it back. Modified 6.
Yeah, all right. That's
Hey.
better.
There you go. Luckily, this is the easier part. Yeah, like as I described, a couple of parts where there's like missing quote unquote steps, like where the path has just kind of crumbled down, and you gotta make a jump. I think at some point, Attilius goes to make that jump and just whiffs it, just
Eats
doesn't
dirt.
make it, and Kestrel just grabs him by the forearm and hauls his ass up. Just kind of on her own strength, just hauls him up onto that spot and keeps going.
Kestrel, thank you for saving my life.
You're welcome. Bill, how you doing back there?
Bill's huffing. It's Bill's having a tough time. Bill doesn't swear, as you all know, but there's something akin to that happening behind you for sure.
Hang in there, you cold-blooded creature.
Tartar sauce.
It's so cold, you know.
Yeah,
It's like it's getting colder the higher we.
Uh-huh.
Okay,
I'm not familiar with that.
Timbo, is it cool if I make a little bit of flame for Bill?
Yeah, you're in the back,
you're in the
right?
front.
I'm in the front,
He's
you're
in
in
the
the back.
back.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
Press the digitation. I'm going to wrap a piece of cloth around a stick that I find on the side of the road and then light it on fire and hand it to Bill.
Sure. Yeah. All of that happens.
All right, perfect.
That's a thing.
Now he's warm.
So are you holding it or is Bill holding
No,
it?
I gave it to Bill to keep him warm. He's cold-blooded.
Tom, do we really want to put poor Bill through this stress?
Bill's already here. It was a long walk to get here. You're not kicking him off the journey now. You got outvoted by the council. Bill is in. Let's roll.
Bill's like, I appreciate your concern. I also think I'm probably not prepared for this. But I'm
Stop-
doing it. You know,
Stop being so modest.
now.
It's the
Stop
adventure-
being so modest, Bill.
it's the adventure of a lifetime.
Exactly.
That is correct, Bill. That is correct.
Like I said, you're one of us now.
All right, carry it on.
All right,
Up the mountain path.
up the mountain path we go.
Let's just take a look around. I'm leading the way. I'm trying to
Make a perception check.
look around. Yeah, I'll
Look
make
at
I'll make a
these
perception check. That sounds
mountains.
good. I rolled an 8. Probably
Snow
not that
peaks
good. Yeah, it's gonna be a 6.
all around.
I'd like to
Yikes.
check the mountains to see, like, and like the path and see how like steady it is. See if there's like a better way for people to like navigate through it.
You're trying to outsmuggle the smugglers.
A
Love it.
nature check.
Nature.
Also, I'm fairly sure that mountain is my path. Mountains are my path.
Oh,
It
My
is.
druid
you
path.
fancy.
That's a good point.
Oh, you're at home here.
Yeah, mountains.
Mountains and monsters.
Let's do nature.
Okay,
I would have done survival, except it's your path, so I feel like I have to give you that bonus.
thank you. 12 plus 4, 16.
Yeah, I think at some point Kestrel like kind of grabs onto Timbo's backpack and kind of makes him stop, and then just turns and starts like clambering up the side of this mountain, like
Whoa.
departs from the path and just. It's a fairly easy climb for you, and kind of after the first little jump, it's an easy climb in general. We're gonna skip the athletics roll that we had planned for this section, assuming you guys follow Kesher.
Okay.
And even Bill, like he needs a little help on the first couple kind of handhold footholds, but after that, easy climbing. Like for a little while, it's not so narrow, not so
Nice little cut here, Kestrel.
dangerous.
Nice job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's what I do.
Well,
Okay.
and murder
Do
people.
all the sounds around us are just we only hear ourselves, I guess. There's no
That's all you do.
no other voices echoing on the mountains or anything.
Foul voices on the wind.
No, not with a 6.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, not with a 6. Yeah. So we're getting fairly close to like. Again, you're not summiting the mountain. You're not trying to get to the top of the mountain, but you're getting to like the top of this path that you're taking. It is getting colder.
Fucking freezing.
What do I have?
As you guys are kind of walking up, clouds start kind of shifting around,
Oh,
and
shit.
a light snow starts to fall.
Blast. I forgot my snowshoes. Shit.
Bill's like, well, you said the bad word. That's all.
Oh, I thought you had snowshoes.
No.
Are turtles okay in like cold weather?
No, it's not good. Yeah,
I gave him the flame.
I've got a flame.
Tom.
Keep him warm.
I'm gonna be fine.
Keep
You'd be
him warm.
fine if you could
It's
just
gonna
like,
be an adventure.
go to sleep inside a shell.
Yeah, go to sleep
Oh
inside
my
a shell. Exactly.
Yeah,
And we'll
but we
surf
can't-
down on a shell on the
Ooh.
snow.
That sounds dangerous.
let's not do that yet.
Well,
Well, let's keep forging our way down this path.
everybody make perception checks,
Oh boy, another one.
or if you'd rather, an investigation check.
Oh,
Yeah. But I will need you to tell me
I'm keeping
how
my
or
roll.
what you're investigating.
That's a modified 4.
I rolled
doing
a
an-
3, which makes it a modified 1,
I'm doing an investigation.
Love it.
but not a nat 1. I'm modified.
Look, Bill, when you're in these situations, just one foot in
I'm
front
just
of the
not paying
other.
attention at all.
We warm soon. Don't worry about
Modified
it.
17.
Oh, there you
13.
go.
Stay strong.
Celius is paying attention. I'm just climbing.
Okay.
And I also have a question.
What's your question?
So I have otherworldly patron.
Patron? Yep.
Mm.
Otherworldly
With the
Patron
This
sounds
tequila
better.
is fantastic.
Oh,
It's out of
also-
this world.
Also,
Patron.
I love that.
Well, it says you have struck a bargain with an otherworldly being.
Yep.
I was just like, can I, like, is that someone I could use for information if we're in a certain setting, or is that?
Absolutely.
Okay.
So the way that you do that is you have this scroll.
Yeah.
You can pull out that scroll. You can write anything you want on it, usually in the form of a question, and it communicates back and
Okay,
forth.
that's okay. All right,
If you
cool.
write, I am Tom Marvolo Riddle.
I think we've actually already made this joke, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, we are.
Oops.
We're using old stuff.
It's fine. Look, there's been a lot of Patron going around the building.
17, 13.
Yeah. Before I do that, did you want to do anything with the?
No, I just was asking because I
Otherworldly
saw it
patron.
earlier, so I was just
Okay.
Now that I know, I can use it.
Yeah, I would look at it as like it can answer questions that you don't have knowledge about.
Yeah.
And that none of you have knowledge about. All right. 17, 13, 1, and 3, 4. Okay. I think at some point you guys kind of reach the crest of this thing. And it's like, look at it as like a snowy hill almost. Snow's starting to fall a little heavier. Weather's getting a little more inclement. I think Timbo kind of maybe a lack of familiarity with snow, just excited to be at the top. Who knows? Kind of runs up and starts like doing a little jig or something on top of this hill.
Sounds about right. Yeah.
Tom is like quick on his heels on his way behind. He's not quite up the hill
Taking a
yet, but he's
snowball,
close.
Throwing it at Tom.
You guys are lagging behind along with
Top of the
Bill.
mountain, look at us now.
I think Attilius is probably like
Snowball fight.
I think Attilius is probably like giving Bill a hand. Bill is like on the struggle bus at this point. He's been climbing for a long time. Attilius, you're the first person who who recognizes that there's like this hot wind at your feet, and only at your feet, which is kind of what makes your ears prick, right? Like you've been very, very cold, and then suddenly from your knees down, it's just like a gust of hot wind.
Jeez, Kessel should have laid off the tacos.
Wow.
Whoa.
Oh.
So it doesn't rise. It stays below my knees.
And then it stops.
It stops. So it's not a consistent gust. It's just like coming and going.
And it starts again.
Fast.
I don't know if anyone
You
can
can't
feel
perceive this.
No, we're
having a
playing
snowball
we're having a
fight.
snowball
Yeah,
fight. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I'm
We're on
just
top
like
of the hill having
going
a snowball fight.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we're
I'm talking.
oblivious
I'll talk to
everything else.
Kestrel.
Do I feel it at all?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
But he just said he talks to you about
Yes.
it.
Oh, okay.
Kestrel, do you feel a warmth below your knees?
Careful now,
Achilles.
Careful.
As
Boy,
I was saying,
the
my
thing-
brain was like, "Stop! Stop it!"
I saw his face. He goes, "Do you feel a warmth? Wait. Wait, where are you going, pal?"
Yeah.
Now that you mention, I do it like right around my ankles.
There's a-
Timbo,
Actually.
you go down to reach to like gather a snowball, and something's kind of like stuck in the ice or something, and you pull,
Yeah, I pull.
and what comes out is like
Yep, that's what I do.
what comes out is like a clump of like white hair. Attilius and Kestrel, from your standpoint, what you see is horns and a face emerge from the bottom of this hill, and then the hill starts to stand up beneath you guys. Tom, I think
Sorry.
What the hell? It's like this.
Yeah, it's like that thing.
She goes, I'm sorry, what?
Okay, so like the thing that the thing that we're standing on is like of
You're not standing on it, and Attilius is not standing on it. You're kind of standing in front
These
of
We're
it.
having
two
a
are.
snowball fight.
And as
on
the
top of
face
it.
kind of rises up, you can feel its breath hit you hot.
okay, so
again.
it's
There's the
not
hot
quite as
breath.
big as a mountain, but it's like,
No, it's like a hill in this area.
Okay.
What the hell is going on?
All right, so the deal is, Tom, you have time, if you so wish, to jump off.
Yeah.
Okay. You do not.
Yeah.
One,
Fine.
the difference between a 1 and a 4.
No, that's fine.
So with a
Yeah.
4, as it's
Be
kind
on
of
this
like
thing's head.
unfurling and standing, you have time to jump off.
We're like, whoa! And jump off.
Hated that. Another take, maybe? You want to do another take?
No, that's the noise.
That felt right?
I was so shocked.
That felt right to you?
Whoa!
That was very like Johnny Tsunami, dude.
Yeah.
It was actually whatever. It's when they tossed Jay out of the van and Jay and Silent Bob.
Oh,
That's fine. Nah, good reference. Good
yeah,
reference.
that's decent. All right. Roll athletics or acrobatics. See how you
Who?
land.
Everybody?
Just you.
That's a modified 8.
Why the victory laugh?
So the sound works.
Apparently. Yeah, I think it's high enough that with a lower roll you would have sustained some damage, but you just landed in like a snowdrift and you're
Like
just like
stuck.
yeah, I think you're like above your head, like you're just completely surrounded by snow. Jay
Oh yes.
or Timbo. What's your AC, Timbo?
12.
All right.
Thinking about top
So
of
what
my head.
happens is you're kind of on this thing's back when it stands up, and it reaches over a hand to like slap at you,
Mm-hmm.
hits
Oh,
you.
shit.
Oh no.
The first time our tank's gotten hit the entire adventure.
You're not wrong.
3 seasons in.
It's going to be 8 points of damage,
8 points of damage.
Ah.
and then because it hit you and your footing was already loose, you're going to fall off.
No, I wanted to be on top of it.
Make an athletics check at disadvantage
You've
or
always
acrobatics.
struck me more as a power bottom anyway.
A disadvantage is a 14.
Oh, I think you're okay actually. Yeah, you land on the ground, probably snow up to like your waist, so it'll impede your movement. We'll probably cut your movement in half. But what stands up in front of you is like this 25, 30 foot tall, white furred creature. Yeti for the folks at home, or abominable snowman.
Mm-hmm.
It's got these big like horns that curl along the side of its head, big, kind of gaping maw.
Sounds
There's
more like
lots
a
of
Wendigo.
dried. There's lots of dried blood around its mouth.
This guy up.
What stands out is very white fur except around the mouth where it's like stained red with blood.
Mm-hmm.
Kestrel goes, look how cute he is.
Yo, let's kill this bastard.
Don't touch him.
Roll
He just
initiative.
hit me.
Can I pull Tom out of the snow?
Not yet.
With
Not
your
yet.
turn.
Everybody roll initiative.
Not yet.
11.
23.
What are we rolling for?
Initiative.
We're in a fight.
23 is the guy in the snow.
I just leap out like
Well,
force
he's gonna
jump.
get to
Just,
go-
I just leap out and force jump.
12. It's like the guy from Monsters Inc.
There you go.
He sounds more like a Wendigo than he
I'm
does
getting
Yeti.
a what's the beast
Sounds more
from
like this dude to me.
Empire?
Oh yeah, very much like that.
Yeah,
Oh,
like the bloody
Wampus?
mouth. Yeah, the
Yeah.
wampa. Yeah.
He rolled a natural 20 for initiative.
Oh,
Mm.
so that
Oh,
beats
Bill,
that
you're
beats
talking
a
about
23
Bill.
then, right?
Bill rolled a natural
Obviously.
20.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to roll for Bill.
Oh, wait, no, I thought you rolled for Bill already. You would have rolled for Bill first, right?
No. No, that was for the Yeti. Bill has -2
Oh.
initiative, but he
Yeah,
still
so do
has
I.
a 17.
There you go, Bill.
Hey,
Not bad.
There
I
you
just
go,
rolled
Bill.
I just rolled 20 and 19 in a row.
Curtis does not understand that.
Glad you got rid of those rolls now.
Yeah, fair enough.
There's
This is
probably
the best
plenty more
time for the
coming.
DM to roll at 20.
Yeah,
let's be honest.
absolutely.
And now a word from our sponsors.
Who wants to go
I think-
play its Little Wars?
Well-
I fucked up.
Yeah, we're not. No, I think we're doing it out of character this time.
Yeah, that's why.
Who wants to? I fucked that one. Yeah.
So this past holiday season, you guys, where did you get a lot of your gifts?
Well, Little Wars. It's actually where I got this sweet D&D sleeve thing here.
I did notice that your character sheets are in there.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, finally. If only I remember my spell cards.
Mm.
You can also buy at Little Wars.
Yeah, my brother's actually really big into random tabletop games, and
Yeah.
I found a couple new ones from him. Like, what is it? The Betrayal at Baldur's Gate was
Oh,
there,
that's a good
which
game.
sounds really fun to
So it's
play.
in the D&D universe,
It is in the
technically?
D&D universe. The only it takes a little while to set up, but boy is it worth it.
Really?
It's a good payoff.
And then a couple of my other friends are really into painting those miniatures. So I
Yeah.
got them like a couple gift cards to like go and get
Bro,
some.
That's cool. We should
Blood
get some
Bowl.
miniatures for us, and we can have them on the table. Like
It's a great idea.
I bought a Blood Bowl Season 2 booklet because Blood Bowl's incredible. And actually, Little Wars has like probably legitimately one of the best Blood Bowl communities in the entire country, if that sounds like something you'd be into. They have like 32-person leagues that you can go play in. Super, super fun.
In
It's like-
general,
Blood
they
Bowl's like
have.
fantasy football.
It is
right?
fantasy football, where the fantasy is, your goblins and orcs and dwarves. Very, very tactical. The most rage-inducing game I've ever played in my entire life.
Well, in
But, yeah, it's super
general,
fun.
Little Wars has an amazing community. Like,
Yeah,
not
I agree.
just Blood Bowl. I mean, the staff there is also super helpful whenever you walk in. Just like, hey, can we help you find a game? Like, what are you looking for?
yeah,
So they're really great. Easy to kind of dive into exactly what you might be interested in.
It's not clicky like a lot
No,
of
for
those
sure.
stores are. And if you haven't been to Little Wars in a few years, like before Van and them took it over, it had a little bit of that, and Van just completely turned it around.
He really did. It was
It's such a welcoming
phenomenal work in there.
atmosphere. It's not like a sometimes you walk in and you just feel like an outsider. Not the case at Little Wars, one of Baton Rouge's hidden gems.
Yeah, right off of Jefferson Highway in Baton Rouge. Find them on Instagram at Little Wars BR. They've got a Facebook page as well. Make sure you're checking them out. Thanks to Little Wars for being a sponsor of the Night Shift.
Woo!
Thanks, Little Wars.
Love you.
Welcome, the Iron House Kickball Tournament. Up next, we have the Night Shift, perennial losers. But, their legs have gotten stronger, their hearts have grown 3 times the size, and they appear to be getting drunk. Okay, well, let's take a little break, ladies and gentlemen, and we'll be back in 5.
Oh,
Yeah, my leg is feeling a little stronger since the last time we leveled up, even though it's been a little while.
Wow. Wow. Hey, Bill, great job out there, man.
Yes.
You really Well, I know you didn't get on base today, but your effort was astounding. Great job, Bill.
People kept telling me that I was never going to get to third base, and I didn't.
No, you didn't. But that's okay.
But it was the effort. It was
How
the
can
effort.
you miss that ball? I kicked it right to you, man.
but, I mean-
right to you. I might as well use you as the ball next
Well,
time.
to be fair, I'm about the size of the ball, and you kicked it. It was right
Well,
over
I
my
reckon
head. I couldn't.
next time you climb up on Attilius' shoulders.
Just-
Is that legal? Can we look in the rules?
Well, I don't
and
see
make
why
sure?
not.
Just pour me a drink, okay?
Oh, yes.
Whatever.
What is?
Well,
Oh, I'm so angry right now.
my good friends over at Rally Cap took
yeah.
the liberty of brewing us a beer named after something that we'll never truly understand,
What is this? Oh,
and that is Victory Formation.
and there
Fair
seems
assessment.
to be some sort of runic symbols of some sort in these cans.
Well, yes.
Interesting.
The good news is a hazy IPA, 8% alcohol by volume. Victory Formation is very tasty, even though we'll never really understand what it's like.
Hey, it's
on
only
the kickball
15 to
field.
0. Okay, y'all, let's keep the faith. We still have a chance.
It
We
is,
can do this.
for sure, it's a perfect sports brew.
Yes, yes.
Quenches the thirst.
I reckon when I crank out my dingers, I can just trot around the base path and
Watch it with the dingers. This is a family sport. We don't want to offend
Fuck yeah,
anyone.
dude. I fucking love American football. I get it now. I just had a sip. It's like Odin. I can read the runes. It's football, man. Fuck yeah. This is actually a great can.
something happened to Tom Bumbo over there. I reckon.
Wow, yeah.
Thank you to Rally Cap. It's a delicious beer. Quite
Yeah,
a good pale ale.
Pelican Craft Brands distributes this throughout the greater Louisiana area. Always a fan of bringing delicious craft beer to the people.
Yeah, and I
Cheers.
detect notes of citrus. It's
Whoa.
quite delicious.
Oh,
Your palate.
Very astute over there.
yeah. Cicero.
Only a-
Thank you, I
Only
tried.
she worked on her kickball skills like she's been
Ooh.
working on her beer
That
drinking.
was Tom's fault. He missed the ball.
No, I
He
Oh, okay.
missed the
I
ball.
don't think you know how the game works. Why would you be kicking it to me anyway?
The smallest
We're
man
same
on the
team.
field.
That doesn't make any sense.
Thank you, Rally Cap.
All right, get your asses back on the field. Let's finish this ass whooping.
Huzzah!
All right.
Well, it's like he just
So-
went first. He just hit me.
You got
The
to
Eddie's
jump
gonna
on
go
us.
first.
You got to
Yeah.
jump on us for sure.
I think he's going to turn towards Timbo, given that
He should.
Timbo was on top of him and he just kind of swatted at him.
This guy up.
Fuck you.
I ain't
And
seen
he's gonna swing at you.
that. With what, a paw?
Oh, you know what? Actually, he turns and he looks at you, and his eyes start to kind of glow this bluish color.
Uh-oh.
You're gonna make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
So saving throws are in that box on the top left of your character sheet.
I always forget those exist.
It'll say saving throws
Yeah,
at the bottom
I
of
don't
the box.
have anything on Constitution. It's going to be a 12.
Wait, you should have something on Constitution.
No, I have a +6 on Constitution, but
Yeah.
I was looking at. I have an advantage on Dex against things that I can see while not blind, but that's Dexterity.
Gotcha.
So Constitution, there's nothing.
What's the roll?
A modified 12.
All right, so he stares at you. You're not raging yet or anything, right?
I am not yet. I haven't
All
had
right.
a turn.
Okay. So what happens is, as it's staring at you, you just feel yourself get colder and colder and colder. Your fingers start to turn blue. Your joints kind of stiffen up.
Uh-oh. That was a lot of D6s.
All right, so it's going to be 17 points of cold damage.
Oh.
And you are paralyzed for a minute.
I should have rolled higher on that Constitution saving throw.
Wait. Hold on.
Yeah, I might need some turtle jelly.
So paralyzed is you're incapacitated, which I'll speak about in a minute. Can't move or speak. You
Did you
automatically
make an attack roll to do this?
No, it's a saving throw for him.
Okay,
instead.
never mind.
You automatically fail strength and dexterity saving throws. Attack rolls against you have advantage. And any attack that hits you is a critical hit if the creature's within 5 feet. So paralyzed is a dangerous spot to be in.
Yeah.
Very. And then you also can't take actions or reactions. That's what incapacitated means.
So you're just like this, bro. You just
Yep.
Yeah, I would consider yourself like frozen in its targets. Like it's
So
very
like
in,
carbonite.
in this game's world, what's like a minute, like a turn?
A minute is like 10 turns.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's a long time.
Yeah, y'all man need to do
Really?
something.
Yeah, we're in trouble.
6
It's
seconds.
like it's been a minute since you cast it.
6 seconds around is the way to think of it.
Oh.
So it's 10 turns, literally.
God damn. All right.
Yeah.
yeah.
Because you got to think like every time y'all do something, it's all happening very quickly, right? It's supposed to be, and you're all acting simultaneously.
Well, damn.
Okay.
You do get to repeat, like you get to do saving throws on your turn and all that stuff. So
Wait, so I'm not paralyzed.
you can save from it
Okay.
on your turn.
Okay.
Now, obviously, if that doesn't happen, then the next turn,
Right.
you're
But
still
it's
paralyzed.
I have a Constitution saving throw every turn.
Correct.
Okay.
And so what
feel
you
a
need to
lot
do is
better now.
remind me at the end of each of your turns, which you can't do much. So
Right.
it's kind of your whole turn. Just remind me, and we'll do that.
Okay.
Is there a way we can stop him from being paralyzed?
That's a great question.
Maybe turtle jelly would do.
You don't have.
Is there a
answers?
sheer cliff of any sort on the side that we need to go to? Like a big drop off?
I think the part that you're at, you've kind of got cliffs. I mean, like mountainsides on both sides, and then the part you came from is a drop off, and the part you're going to is a drop off.
Yeah.
But maybe not a sheer drop off. It is dangerous, though. Does that help?
Yeah.
Does that get you where you're going? All right.
Bill's turn?
I think, no, I think I had a 24.
No, yeah. So
Oh, that's right.
It's
That's right.
the Yeti's turn is not over. It's going to turn from Timbo and take aim at Bill and Attilius.
Stand behind me, Bill.
You tell Bill to stand behind you.
Yes.
Okay. I think if you kind of push him behind you, then you take both attacks. I'm good with that.
Why are you saying you should get behind Bill?
Yeah, what's Bill gonna do?
He has
Die?
a mace. He's going to swing it at the
I'm going to
snowman.
use cutting words as a reaction. I'm going to say, your fur is mangy and unkempt.
I'm not sure if you can use a reaction right now. Let me see.
This has a reaction when a creature you can see within 60 feet makes an attack roll, ability check, or damage roll.
Do it.
I use a bardic inspiration to roll this and minus your attack roll.
Love it.
-4.
Okay. I'll do that from the weaker one. That way it helps you. What was I doing here? There we go.
How many spell slots do we have?
Attilius, what's your AC?
I'm sorry, say again.
What's your AC?
You have 4.
9.
I think they're both still going to hit, unfortunately.
Motherfucker!
Yeah, they both still hit.
Be dead. You got this.
We
All right.
need to run.
First hit is 12 points of damage.
Yeah.
Oh.
He's not dead, though.
Or unconscious.
How many HP do you have?
I was at full HP, so I was at 14.
I think I
At
have
that
the wrong
fat
HP.
14 dog.
But the second hit will do it.
Yeah, second hill is gonna take me.
Second hit is 11 points of damage.
And I'm on the ground.
He's at 0. That's all.
Run away!
Bill needs to take out his turtle jelly, you know?
All right, so
I fall out. Just Bill's behind me like this.
yeah, you're like stand behind me, Bill, and then just crumple.
Yeah.
Bill's like, oh no,
What was he attacking with there?
his claws.
Okay.
He's got big claws, and
He's just
rakes them
swinging,
across
okay.
you. Yeah, so you guys like kind of look back, or everybody but Timbo kind of looks back, and it just takes one big step and rakes claws twice across Attilius, and Attilius just he tries to dodge it, but it's such a massive creature. The claws cover so much area that he can't really dodge it. It's basically all he can do to stand in front of Bill and just kind of take the hit.
This is
All right.
bad news, guys.
Tom, Bombo.
Still snuck in this goddamn snow.
Poke your head out.
Yeah, so I guess how much of my movement or action am I going to use climbing out of the snow?
Phineas, scramble out of the snow.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say half your movement, given
Okay.
like so you can only move half as far.
So I'm going to scramble out of the snow when I breach and I'm up top. Help me out with where I am in relation to
Oh wait, you're also a halfling, so like you can just walk on top of the snow too.
Yes, but like where am I in relation to our hill troll friend and now the dead body of Attilius
Not
and
dead.
Unconscious.
paralyzed and I'm not dead yet and paralyzed Timbo? Where am I
So-
in relation to them?
So I think instead of halving your movement, we'll just like deduct 5 feet because, like I said, you can literally just crawl out and walk on top of the snow. It doesn't
Yeah.
impede you as much as it impedes Timbo. Timbo is definitely closer. Like, Timbo is probably 15 feet away.
Okay.
Attilius is probably more like 30.
Okay, I want to and where's Kestrel in relation to me?
And Keshel's closer back towards Attilius, more like 30.
Kestrel, I think we should run. I have a great idea. Let's gather up everybody. We'll leap over the side of the mountain and we'll just float down, Featherfall style. Trust me on this. Look, the only thing I need help with is carrying these bodies. And well, we got to get them past the monster
We only
somehow.
have to carry one body.
Well, but he's paralyzed, so he can't move either.
Oh, that's right.
You don't technically know that, but yeah, go ahead.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, Timbo looks pretty blue over there.
Yeah, that's fine.
Fair.
Okay, I'm with you. I think we should run away too.
Okay, fuck it. Let's do this shit. All right, so then
What if we use Bill as a sled and we slide down the mountain?
Bill, get in your shell. Well, no,
Doesn't even need a second word.
Yeah.
Pops up.
Okay, yes. And then I'm going to say, I want to get on top of Bill and say, Kestrel, give us a good push and then hop on. Did she do that?
I
Is it
take
her
my
turn yet?
immovable rod and
Okay.
and
So just to be clear, Tom, you illustrated the plan, ran over to Bill, hopped onto Bill. Bill used his turn to get in his shell and lay down.
Yeah,
he's
flip over
next
on
in
his
order.
back.
And
we're
then
gonna
Kestrel is also next in order, so now it's your turn.
But we're
I guess.
gonna bobsled Bill.
You know, I got that
Like
part
we're
of
like
it. Yeah.
running, we're running on Bill, and then we somehow
that part, yeah.
have to scoop up Attilius on the way.
Yeah. So I've got my rod.
And it's always just like right by Bill, so you got to kind of do that right at the beginning.
Oh, okay. So we just drape Attilius's body over Bill's shell.
Yeah.
Like over the belly
All
of
right.
his shell, because Bill's on his back.
You make an athletics check on that. Kestrel, you
got
can help
this.
him or not.
I'm definitely gonna help him.
Yahoo!
yeah.
18
Kestrel
plus,
got
yeah,
it.
18.
18 plus, yeah.
Yeah, you're
5,
good.
whatever.
You guys drape Attilius' unconscious body. Attilius, I feel like this happens to you a lot, man. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I
used
keep
to
aiming
it.
at you. Monsters know what
So
they're
is
doing.
it still my turn?
Does
still your turn.
does Timbo have a is he by the precipice? Like, could we knock him off into the air or no?
Who? Sorry, the Yeti or
Timbo.
No, I don't think Timbo's anywhere close to the precipice.
I'm
Okay.
right by the Yeti.
Kind of halfway
in
there, if
snow.
you will.
Don't worry about me.
Okay.
Halfway there, living on a prayer.
Oh wait, hold on. When I touch, so I use my action, so I can't cast a spell.
Correct.
Okay.
All right, Kestrel.
So we've got Attilius draped over Bill's shell,
Yep.
Yep.
and I'm gonna use my rod as kind of like a raft to like propel us forward and through his legs.
Well, first, yeah, we get like a running start and hop on.
I just want to be
right?
clear.
And then
that,
like you're like,
yeah, what we're trying to do here does require an immense amount of upper arm strength. You're sitting on an 800-pound turtle.
no, but we got a lot of momentum
with
going.
another creature draped over it.
No problem.
You're on it, and a smaller creature's on it, and you're like, you got your little staff, and you're like pushing.
Whoa,
This is not a canoe, is what I'm trying to say.
We're going downhill.
First, you got to go a little uphill, but yeah, that.
We're going down Bill.
Wow.
All right.
Let's make an athletics check.
Then okay, can I do this? Can I cast frostbite and turn all of the snow into ice, and we
Yes.
slide across the ice?
I love that.
Fuck yeah.
Still going to be an athletics check, but at advantage.
Okay.
Okay.
So,
All right, because that's a
cast,
cantrip.
Cast frostbite first, and then
Frozone.
oh, that just happens. Though.
Frozone
Yeah.
style. Love it.
17.
Yeah. Easy peasy. Yeah. You guys kind of have to like muscle up that first. It's like a running start. You got to get. You got to like get behind the car and
You're
push
like
it through the
Jamaican
intersection.
bobsled team over here.
And
you're
I'm
like this victory.
And I'm assuming you guys like chant, "We are Jamaica. We have a bobsled team."
Yeah.
And then
Absolutely.
you hop up, and Kestrel frostbites the area in front of you, very Frozone, as T-Bob said.
Where's my
And you
super
finally
suit?
get some momentum. You're not moving super fast yet, but you are moving. Like I said, it's a lot of weight we're talking about here, and you will start moving very fast once kind of on the next turn. Anything else, Kestrel?
No, so I guess are we moving toward Timbo?
Not really.
Can I guide to move toward Timbo?
I don't think so.
No?
No.
Bye, guys.
Because I would say at
So
this point
sad.
you
Bye,
don't have a
guys.
ton of control over where you're headed.
Okay. Then I use my at least one turtle jelly, and I rub it all over Tilius's face.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good call.
Yes.
Lube him up.
There goes one turtle jelly, though.
Why, T-Bob?
Grease him. Grease.
Pour it in my
grease
mouth.
That, yeah, grease
Yeah, I mean, to be clear, I think I was pretty clear about eating it. Like, ingesting it is what gives
It
you
worked for him.
the healing
Rub
ability.
it on his claw wounds.
I rub it on the wounds.
Fair enough. Yeah. All right. So you kind of rub it on his wounds.
face.
Attilius, you wake up, your whole body screaming, but your face stings. However, as Kestrel is kind of looking at your face, which has like kind of gashes in it, they start kind of closing up in front of you.
That's right.
Oh.
So Attilius, I shouldn't roll. One of you should roll the turtle jelly. 1d6 plus whatever Constitution mod of the person who applied it.
Okay, so
Which
this
is
is
Kestrel.
Kestrel's roll.
All right. So is it a saving throw or just Constitution?
Just Constitution, the additive, which for you is +1, I believe.
Nice,
7.
she did roll a 6.
Oh.
7 points of HP is what you have.
There you go.
Yeah.
Turtle jelly
Yeah.
heals.
Ooh. Got excited there.
I can't believe this plan is working. All right, Timbo.
All right. Tell me again what I cannot do.
It's like
Everything.
it's like everything. Yeah, you can't talk, you can't take an action, you can't take a reaction. You can hear, you can observe.
Okay.
You could make some sort of check that has to do with those things,
Yeah.
and then you can make your Constitution save. That's kind of the extent of it, to be honest with you.
Can I make a bonus action?
No.
You're not used to this, are you? Can't do anything.
You rage out of this.
Okay. I think the answer to this is no. Can I use Mistweaver to teleport?
No, because it requires a
That
bonus
that would be a
action.
bonus action. That was
Yeah.
where my question was going, but I was just making sure you knew what I was trying
Yeah,
to
the
do.
assumption there is like it has to have some sort of trigger, whether it's like you squeeze the sword or you say a word or whatever, and you
And
can't do those
I can't
things.
do any of those things. All right, then I think I can really just make a Constitution saving throw.
All right, hit it up. You have +6, I believe.
That's correct.
All right.
17, modified 17.
You feel the cold start to recede from like your chest and your upper arms and your upper legs, and then it kind of comes swarming back. 1 point away, Jay. 1 point away.
1 point away from dying?
No, 1 point
from
away
getting out
from getting
of
the save.
the paralyzation.
He felt some
I
sort
really
of
needed
warmth
it right
spread
there.
out from his chest, and then it just kind of fights back.
That was my ticket out.
It would have been good. All right, Attilius.
So he's now at 7 HP, right?
Yeah, Attilius, you're like, let me paint you a picture.
Okay.
You get slashed down
Please
by
paint
a
this
by a monster of unknown origin with a bloody mouth. The next thing you know, you wake up.
The back of the turtle.
Yeah, Kestrel has smeared some sort of thing on your face.
What smells like gasoline?
Precisely.
It hurts, like everything stings, and you become aware that you're moving. You're lying on your back, and yet you're moving.
I also want to be sniffing his face to get as much of that turtle jelly, like when he wakes up, just to get as much as I want. Just like, welcome.
Kestrel's trying to bat
very
like
in
Tom
character.
away.
That's very in character.
Say welcome back.
Why are you so close to me?
It's like rubbing
What
his
is
turtle
wounds,
jelly?
trying to-
Take some inspiration, because that was very in character.
Yes.
What is going on? Why?
Don't think twice. Just turn around and Eldritch blast us to such a direction so that we careen into Timbo and fly off the side of this mountain.
Yeah, Timbo's not moving. He didn't move.
Yes.
We should go get him.
Yes, we have to go get him, but we're kind of moving at a pretty good clip now.
Can I use my? Can I use my Eldritch Blast as a propulsion weapon?
I don't know. It feels like the physics of that shouldn't work, but it's a magic world. Sure. I like it.
All right, that's what I want to do. I want to use it to.
But I reserve the right to say no next time.
Well, yeah, of course. I want to use it so that we can blast towards Timbo and we can grab him and shoot off the side of the mountain.
All right, I'll tell you now. It's going to take a good check.
Yeah,
Let's go.
Of course.
Let's go. Fortune favors
Rolling
the
that
bold.
20, bro.
The way my luck was at the casino this weekend.
Oh. What are we checking here?
Well, so let's add, you could add your dex mod. Actually, your survival. Let's do your survival skill mod,
All right, so
which
that,
I think is +4. Is that right?
That's going to make it a modified 20.
Okay, yeah. God
You let
damn
him
it.
have a +4.
So I think
Plus 4, road 16. Hello.
I think the way we're gonna play it
Hello.
is, yeah. I just didn't expect this to play out this way.
Who
Neither
did?
did
Tom says that, and immediately Attilius is like, "Well, that's not really how it works. Like, I don't think that's gonna work quite that way." But it does give you an idea, Attilius. You turn and you face the mountain face that rises up behind you guys, or I guess kind of to your right, and blast away.
Yeah.
And snow starts cascading down it and pushing you from the right side to your left.
Also, you can kind of use the immovable rod as a little bit of a rudder, right?
Yeah.
Especially Avalanche has a lot of liquid properties, so
Yes.
Kestrel's like,
Agreed. I will say that I think Bill's probably having a bad fucking time, if we're being honest, right?
he's a turtle.
What's that supposed to fucking mean? I thought you were besties with the guy.
Oh, he's a turtle. Excuse me,
It's
right? He's a
turtle.
turtle.
But he still has this huge shell. He's an 800-pound
He's
turtle.
inside of the shell, so he's like,
he's
you know,
inside the shell.
So,
And it's just ice and snow.
Yeah.
it rocks.
says the guy who's frozen still. So I think you guys kind of sweep over just with enough room to kind of be in reaching distance for Timbo. Someone's got to make a check to grab his ass.
Well,
You're in the right spot.
Kestrel will grab and we'll hold on to you, we'll support her.
Like emotionally?
Yes, and physically.
Okay, good. So it sounds like you got nominated.
Well, aren't you the strongest, or are you stronger?
Well, so hold on. Attilius, is that the end of your turn?
Oh, sorry.
Yes.
All right. Yeti's turn.
Here we go.
Shit.
All right. Yeti.
This could go really bad, guys.
All we gotta do is he's gotta make it
Riding
through this
on the
turn.
back
He's
of
gotta
the
make it
turtle.
through this turn, and we're scot-free.
I don't know about that.
All right. So the Yeti takes a couple big lunging steps. And like, you guys were like,
He's got snow. We're gonna go through the avalanche snow.
he's a Yeti. He lives with it.
Yeah.
Doesn't impede him very much, but I like where your head's at.
And ice.
He turns around and like, you guys are 60 feet away probably at this point, and he closes that with like 3 steps. Fast. Quicker than you would think he could move, right? And then you see him he's a bipedal, he's like up on 2 legs, but he leans forward on 4 legs.
Ooh.
And think of it like a blizzard emits from his mouth.
Even more propulsion.
Yeah, that pushes.
That's the upside. Everybody's going to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh.
Timbo,
Mm-hmm.
I believe you automatically fail that, but let me check. Maybe not. No, you automatically fail Strength and Dex, not Con. So make a Constitution saving throw.
Good. Now I'm gonna successfully make a Constitution saving throw instead of when I really needed it. Yeah, I'm good. 21.
Yeah, no.
Boy, that's
Yeah,
so
okay.
frustrating.
Modified 16 over here.
Okay.
Modified 13 for me.
11.
Okay. All right. The 3 of you each take 38 points of damage.
I'm sorry.
38 points of damage.
Yeah, we were definitely supposed to run.
Like,
What?
You're all unconscious.
Like we split it. We split 38 amongst ourselves, or 38.
No.
38 each.
Take 38.
Oh, well.
They're all unconscious.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because we
Timbo.
haven't leveled up in God knows how long.
Well said.
Here it
Well
comes.
said.
Here it comes. Level us, you bitch!
It just gets further away every time you mention it. All right.
Timbo, yeah.
Timbo takes half of that because you succeeded on the.
Yeah, I had a 21, and I still take half the damage. Haven't even been able to go into a rage yet.
Doesn't sound like you
I'd
will.
be resistant to these damages.
I hear you.
I'm still kicking.
You know
That's
who
cool.
doesn't take
He said, "I'm
damage,
still
though?
kicking."
You know who doesn't take damage?
Bill.
Yeah, because he's in his shell.
Correct. All right.
So we're
Yeti's
all
turn is
dead.
done.
Yeti's
turn is done. Who's down?
Everybody.
Everybody.
Except
me.
you.
And Bill.
And we're hurtling towards,
I'm paralyzed.
but we've lost our movable rod rudder. We've obviously lost any ability to feather fall. Yeah, we're all passed out.
Yeah.
Nobody can grab Timbo. Unless
Yeah.
Bill can
All right.
all of a sudden reach out
Thanks
and
a lot, Yeti. Bill's turn.
Tom's turn, but Tom is unconscious, so make a save.
Oh, good call.
Save.
Great.
Bless.
Bill. Let me see here.
Bill can use his tail as a rudder.
Bill has a tail.
Okay.
Yeah, he's a turtle. Tortle.
Bill notices that several bodies go limp on his back.
They should really be, they're on his belly, right? Because the
Yes,
shell,
we're on his
they're
belly.
on his
Yeah.
shell.
We're right. He
Fair.
slipped over.
So he
He's
could
like-
probably actually see you.
yeah,
That's a
he's
good point.
really probably
He
pretty
saw like
aware
this,
of everything
just
that's
like-
going on.
Yeah, so he kind of pulls his head in, and then when he pulls his head back out, y'all are all just fucking out. So he sticks his hands out, his feet out, his tail down, and slows down, stops. Turns over and kind of like huddles over you guys, and then grabs Timbo and yanks him under you as well.
Wow.
I really don't want Bill to die.
Yeah.
Timbo, you get drug about halfway under Bill. So like your feet, your legs are out, your head and your chest are fully under Bill. You guys will make a death save.
13.
It's a save. Timbo, unless you have anything you can do
There's nothing else
Make
that
a
I can
con
really
save.
do.
for
Come
your
on.
paralyzation.
Come on, dude. Come on, come on, come on.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. 19. We did it.
A 19 will save.
Thank God.
So Timbo,
Got a
you
little
wake
like,
up,
yeah.
and what you're looking at is Bill's stomach, like his undershell, very closely.
I would have been able to see and hear during the paralyzation.
Correct.
Right?
Yeah,
So
that's a good
I'm
point. You
aware
weren't-
of what's happening. I just couldn't move. Or
Yeah, it's a good point. You weren't unconscious. You just suddenly are able to like move your limbs. Still some rustiness for sure, but you're able to move around. That's the end of your turn, so you can't actually do anything on this turn. Attilius, death save.
Mm,
You have to do it.
that's the only move.
And then I can heal.
I don't even want to know what y'all are planning.
You don't. You really don't. 13.
Hey, we saving all over the place. Cha.
Nice.
Yeah. So now it's the damn Yeti's turn again.
Yeti's turn.
Yeah.
We are all under a shell.
So the Yeti's just not like affected by the avalanche at all? Or so Bill stopped us, so what happens to the avalanche?
I think
They're
snow
close
is
with us.
piling up. Yeah.
Okay.
Now the thing is like that's going to be way more inconvenient for you, way more damaging for you than it is for the Yeti. The Yeti is
Yeah, we don't want
No,
any
I
damage.
mean, but can he
accustomed
see
to
us?
it.
Like, are we buried? Are we still
I don't think you're buried
riding- Are
yet,
we still
but that's a good
riding the
question.
avalanche?
I think you're not riding it. Bill brought you to a stop, and I think snow is piling up. He can still see you as of now. With that said, 2 big claw strikes, and Bill just moves. Like he puts his feet and hands in the snow and kind of shifts and like brings y'all with him and misses both claw attacks.
Whoa. Bill. Let's go, Bill.
Bill is a fucking G.
Bill.
So you were trying
The
to
only
say
person
hello.
who's like awake and aware is Timbo, and Timbo can't help but think, "Boy, that was lucky." Like,
Holy fuck.
Bill got away with one there.
I don't care. Go,
All right.
Bill.
That was the Yeti's turn. Tom's turn.
Praise
You
be.
can't do anything yet to me, right? Save.
All right, 2 saves.
Yep.
Nice.
Bill used his reaction and his bonus action. As his action, Bill is gonna I think Bill's gonna rifle through Tom's pockets, and then remember that Kestrel actually had the turtle jelly.
Yep.
So he rifles through Kestrel's pockets, grabs a thing of turtle jelly, and uses it on Tom.
Yes.
Bill did my work for me.
This is how I win.
He just dumps it in your mouth, and he says, "Sorry, there's no biscuits."
I'm alive! Next time on the night shift.
Tom. What did he say?
Not over Yeti.
Oh my god.
I mean, you said that we should
Give me
know
my
it.
fucking inspiration back.